Welcome. This is Atcoin Day Trading, Ethereum, the best Elliott wave analysis, episode number 3. So today is the last day of the year. That's why you see some fireworks behind me. And we are going to take a look at Ethereum. So I will start with Ichimoku, and then we switch to Elliott wave weight count on Ethereum. I also want to take a brief look at my Telegram because there's something I wanted to read. There's something I posted in the public Telegram group and I wanted to read it to you. But as always, I'm starting with my disclaimer and then we go through the topics one by one. So here you have my disclaimer and the link is in the description. Please read it so that you are aware that there are risks involved in trading. And I'm still offering my service, which is live Elliott wave updates for 20 USD a month. You will receive 1 to 3 updates a day. Most of the time it's more than that, but I'm only promising 1 to 3. It's during the week. On Saturdays I take off and I start on Sunday evening normally again. If you're interested, please join my free Telegram group and tell me that you're interested, then I will provide you the instruction on how to become a member. I think it's very useful to have, especially if you are an investor, a trader in the crypto market, then I think it's really important to know what the biggest crypto of them all is doing. Because if Bitcoin goes up, every other crypto will follow. And if Bitcoin goes down, every crypto will follow. So I think it's very important to be aware of the latest wave development on Bitcoin. And that being said, I'm going to take a look at Ethereum right now. So I'm starting with the Ichimoku cloud. And after I've taken a look at the Ichimoku cloud, I will take a look at the wave count on Ethereum. So the Ichimoku cloud is right now bearish, as you can see, because we are below the cloud. So we are bearish, which means that you only should be looking for short trades, according to Ichimoku. Super trend just turned bullish because we went through that upper line and the lower line is below the price. So that went bullish. If we close above here, the super trend line will be down here. But we have to close and we did not close right now. So for us to be bullish on, to take a long position on Ethereum, we have to manage to go over the cloud, which is here, the green one and the red one. And we have to be above the Tenkan-sen, which is, and the Kichuin, that's the Kichuin. And this one is the Tenkan-sen. We have to be above both of them. We are above the Tenkan-sen right now, but we're still not above the Kichuin. We have to be above both of them. So if that happens, then there will be a TK cross, and that will be a bullish sign. And then we'll have to be above the cloud. Then here, where it says Ichimoku cloud bearish, it will be bullish. But that is still not enough. The last criterion that must be fulfilled is that the lagging span, this line, must be above price. So we have to go through price, and it would be good. I think it's not a bad idea to wait until even the lagging span managed to go above resistance, which is the cloud. Once all those criteria are fulfilled, we could take a long position. And that being said, you don't take a long position right now, normally. Well, you can have your rules of trading Ichimoku, but you don't take a long position right now, even if super trend is bullish, because it could only be an A, B. Let me do that again. It could only be, if that was a wave 5, it could only be an A, B, and C, and then we go lower. So you, I'm talking about Elliott wave now, but the idea is that you're not sure that the breakout will follow. So to be sure, you have to go over resistance with this price, and I like it even to go above the cloud. Once the lagging span manages to do that, then you can enter a bullish position, but that's not the case right now. And that being said, I'm going to take a look now at the Elliott wave count. So here you have the daily chart on Ethereum. I'm going to add now the wave count, and we'll talk about it. So here you have the wave count. That was the top of the last bull market. Then you had the correction, an A, B, C correction. Then you started wave 1, wave 2. And now we're in the process of accomplishing wave 3. Wave 3 is subdivided into a 1, 2, 3, 4. And right now we are accomplishing wave 5, with wave 3 being the accented wave and subdividing into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. That's for the big look. And now we're going to take a look at that mess. I should have done it on 2 different charts, but I'm lazy and I only put my labeling on 1 chart. But it does not matter. You saw what it looks like when I take the labeling off. You saw what it looks like. Now I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to take a look at the last part of the chart. So from the 1 hour chart, I'm going to go down to the 3 hour chart first. And on the 3 hour chart, we had the top of wave 5 here. And that was wave 3 or 5. Let me just zoom out to show you. You had wave 3 or 5. And then you had wave 4 down here. And now you had wave 1, 2, and we're in the process of accomplishing wave 3. So we're going to take a closer look at wave 3. From the 3 hour chart, will zoom into the 1 hour chart and see if that allows me to show you everything I want to show you. Maybe it does not. No, it does not. So I have to switch back to the 3 hour chart. So let me just do my zooming so you can understand what I will tell you. Normally I should put it like Bitcoin on different charts, but I'm lazy for an altcoin to lose too much using too much charts. So I'm reducing it to only 1, which is a bit messy, but you get the idea. You get the idea, you still will get the message. So up here, you had wave 1, and down here, wave 2, correction, which subdivided into an WXY. Then you had an impulse wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, with subdivision in wave 3 and wave 5. And here's the wave 5. And that formed wave 1. And now we're in the process of accomplishing wave 2. And once that's done, we should be doing the wave 3 of 3 up. Since you have wave 2 down here, and then you would get wave 3 up there. And I'm going to zoom in now and show you the last part of the correction, so we are aware of what is happening right now on Ethereum. So now I'm going to zoom in into the 1 hour chart. And once I've managed my zooming, I should be able to show you the last move. So from wave 1 top here, we are accomplishing, I have to zoom out again to show you. Okay, let me change it here. I want my wave C here of 2 of 2. Okay, now it's better. So here you had wave 1 top, and here you have wave 2 bottom. Now we are going to talk about that correction of wave 2. So the first part of the correction is an A, B, C, where you can see all the subdivisions. I'm not going to talk about that. You see it on the charts. And from wave C, we now started at wave 1. And we could be in the process of accomplishing wave 2 down here. And if we took a look at wave 2, how it unfolded, it unfolded into an A, B, C. And the A wave was impulsive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with overlap of wave 1, 2, and wave 4, which is leading diagonal. Then you had wave B with an A, B, C, with here again 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave C, and also an overlap of wave 4 and wave 1, which is an ending diagonal for wave C. So A, B, C, and C, an ending diagonal in wave C of B. So I'm talking about this right now. And now we are accomplishing wave C of 5. In wave C is impulsive, which means that it subdivides into 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is an extended wave. You get 5 waves in the 5 subwaves in the extended wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once we have done that, we could be now in the process of accomplishing wave 4, and then we would get a wave 5 down here. Now, it is a critical moment for Ethereum and other cryptos because we cannot go below the bottom of wave C here, 5 of C. Because if that breaks, then this is not a wave 1 and this is not a wave 2 and have to be a relabeling. And the relabeling would be a less bullish count. So wave 5 should remain above 3,470. If Ethereum can manage that and can be impulsive here, then we could go higher. But we must stay above 3,470. And as I told you before entering a long position, so here right now you are expecting lower prices on Ethereum and then higher prices. Yeah? If that low holds 3,470, and for you to know when to enter the long position, you should look at Ichimoku and see when Ichimoku price managed to go above and even the leading span managed to go above the cloud. Then that would give you some assurance that the bullish count on Elliott wave is correct and that we are going higher. But we need to be bullish here and here. And the lagging span should be free too. So if you want to enter sooner, you only wait for the lagging span to cross the price, And if you want to be more careful, you wait for the lagging span to go above the Ichimoku cloud. That's for you a long position. And your stop loss would be, so this line will drop down here. It's the super trend. So you will have both the super trends below price, and your stop loss would be below the super trend. So the super trend is bullish now, and your stop loss would then be when the super trend turns bearish. That would be your stop loss on Ethereum. Okay, that was what I wanted to show you on Ichimoku and Elliott Wave. And now I'm going to take a brief look at my Telegram free group, which I invite you to follow. Okay, so on my free Telegram group, I am going to read to you following part. Let me just do a screen share. Sorry for the waiting, because there's new stuff on my Telegram group and it gets into my brain, and I'm forgetting that I'm alive. So let me just share my Telegram group and read to you what I have published. They say that it is always a weird week between Christmas and New Year. It looks strange on the streets too. Nobody is doing anything. People seem to be sleeping the whole day. The stock market continues to strengthen, with most of the rallies in Europe and the USA being viewed as corrective at this crossing. So every retracement is seen as corrective and an occasion to go long. So everybody is looking for higher prices, and the top should be near. The Omicron cases continue to skyrocket across the globe, but so far without any logical economic signification. Omicron is largely being disregarded. You should never pay any attention to the news. It is just useless propaganda. It will not help you with your trading or otherwise. It seems that BTC is ready to start the new year with a bang to the upside. Until then, we must be careful not to get stopped out too many times. So I just wanted to read that to you and invite you to join my free Telegram group. And if you're interested in my services, my live Elliott Wave updates, they're extremely technical and extremely useful. And you get my latest idea on the chart and even recommendation on when to go long and where to place your stop loss. So all that can be useful if you're a trader. And if you are just an investor, well, it's nice to know where we are in the bull market and when the bull market will stop. So I would recommend you to be aware of the latest wave developments on BTC, because that's important for the crypto markets. And that being said, leave me a message, like this video, and see you next year. Bye-bye.